Taylor Swift blank space cake, second attempt. Okay, so I decided to try and make the blank space cake once again because I was like, can I get a bigger burst of blood? So I started once again by making my heart-shaped cake layers. I took round cake layers. These were 8-inch round cakes, and I trimmed them, and then I attached the parts to the round edge of the cake to make hearts. This is a simple and fun method when you don't have heart cake pans. I actually do have heart cake pans, but I prefer the shape of this method. And then you just use the buttercream as glue to sort of frost it all together, and that's my first layer done. For the second layer, you do the exact same thing. You trim your 8-inch round cake, and then you stick the little pieces to the round edge of the cake, again using the buttercream as your glue. And as you frost, I just kind of hold it in place until the buttercream gets into the glue zone, and you just keep frosting until you get it all stuck together like that. Now you can just do your crumb coat just as you would any other cake. So frost the sides, use your cake bench scraper to smooth the edges and the top, and take your offset spatula to smooth the top as well. This is just seedless raspberry jam with gel food coloring and a little bit of water to water it down. Now we're just going to pour it into our clean zip top bag. This is just one random little bag I got at IKEA. And pour it in, and then we're going to close up the zip top and squeeze out as much air as we can. And then once we're done that, we're going to twist it into a, balloon type shape. Now we're going to make a hole in our cake by just using a large spoon. So I'm just going around it to make a guide, and then I'm going to dig it out, and then I'm going to eat that piece that I just dug out. And then in that hole, I'm going to stuff the red blood-filled Ziploc bag, and then I'm going to frost over top of it. And yes, it looks a little wobbly and gobbly with the buttercream going on top of it, but just do your best. I added a little bit more buttercream on top to sort of hide that lumpy bump. Then frost and smooth your cake to make it as pretty as you can and as smooth as you can. And then after that, we are going to pipe it. So we're going to take a large leaf tip, and we're going to pipe a ruffle border along the edge of the bottom. And then we're going to do the same to the top. So you squeeze and you pull away. And then we're going to take a small round open circle tip, and we're going to write blank space on the top. You could obviously write anything you want, but I did blank space. Once you're done with the decoration, it is time to bring out your sharpest knife, and here we go. So again, not the biggest burst of blood, but still pretty gory and pretty gross and pretty cool, in my opinion. Remember, I just made this cake for myself and my family and friends, so I wasn't worried about eating a bag, but if you are, please don't use this method. I still want to try the balloon method, so stay tuned for that cake.